What's up, Trophy Hunter? Today I checked the new games under $15 sale. Believe it or not, there are almost 30 titles for under $1 which are easy platinums. In this video I will go through each title real quick and I show you how long it takes to get the platinum in these games. But keep in mind, not every game is fun to play.
What the fuck is this piece of shit?
If you are a long-time trophy hunter, you probably already own all the games. If you're new to trophy hunting, this video will definitely come in handy. So let's jump right into it. Lady in a leotard with a gun will probably give you eye cancer, but it's just 24 cents. There are 11 levels and you need to complete each level without getting hit. The only tricky part in the game is level 10, all other trophies are pretty easy. You should be able to earn all the trophies in less than 30 minutes. The next game is from the same dev and is also available for just 24 cents. This one is easier and faster. You can get the platinum in Spectre Woods within 5 minutes. But as you can see, the game looks very ugly and believe me, the gameplay is shit. But it's just 24 cents and you can get the platinum within 5 minutes. The next game is definitely a much better one, Access Denied. It's a puzzle game and definitely worth the 50 cents. Without the walkthrough this can be very tricky because some puzzles are very tough. But with a guide or a walkthrough you can get the platinum within 30 minutes. Next game is Attack of the Toy Tanks. This game has some terrible controls and the platinum is a bit skill and luck dependent because of the controls. Trophy wise the game is very straightforward and nothing is missable. You can get the platinum within 30 to 60 minutes. But for just 50 cents, definitely worth a try. Next one is another 50 cent platinum Prehistoric Dude. It's a platformer, a pretty straightforward trophies, nothing is really missable and can be completed within 30 minutes. Next one is probably the most difficult one in this video, Flatland Prologue. Complete all the levels and find some collectibles, nothing is really missable. The game is kinda fun but a bit tricky and depending on your skill you can get the platinum within 30 to 60 minutes. The next game, Finger Fitness, is a must buy if you have a girlfriend. Keep in mind the game is only available on PlayStation 5. It's a really weird game, but for some reason it makes some fun. Please listen, do yourself a favor and buy the game for 70 cents, because you will end up with a platinum and with a happy girlfriend. The next game is definitely a must buy, 41 cents if you PS Plus member. Suicide Guy Sleeping Deeply is an adventure game and not a bad one. Definitely a must buy game, one of the cheapest and best platinums you can get now. Next game is Autumn Journey, which is a visual novel game. So all you have to do is you have to read some text and you have to select some answers. This is another very quick one, it's possible to get platinum within 5 minutes. Next one is another visual novel called Blind Man. A guide is recommended, you can find one on my channel. With a guide it's possible to get the platinum within 10 minutes. There is no real gameplay, all you have to do is you have to read through some text and you have to select the correct answers. Next game is Bouncy Bullets, which is a first person shooter game with some platform elements. The game has a very straightforward trophy list, nothing is missable, definitely worth $1. You should be able to earn this platinum within 30 minutes. Next game on my list is Deep Space Rush. This one has another very straightforward trophy list, no trophies are missable and everything can easily be done within 15 minutes. The game has random generated levels, so each run will be different. Next game on my list is Ducati, well, another game with a very straightforward trophy list. But this is definitely the longest game in this list. Also keep in mind this game has some online trophies, but fortunately you do not have to win the races. But all in one, definitely not a bad game for just a single dollar. Believe it or not, Football Game is one of my favorite point and click adventure games. The real heart of the game are not the graphics or the puzzles, it's the story. Do me a favor, spend this dollar, buy the game, it's pretty short and tell me in the comment section below what do you think about this story. In my opinion this game is well made and definitely worth the dollar. It will roughly take an hour to get through it, but if you want the platinum as quick as possible, you can check out my platinum walkthrough on my channel, which will allow you to get all the trophies within 30 minutes. Next game on my list is Foxyland, which is a platformer. The game is very straightforward and no trophies are missable. You should be able to earn all the trophies in less than 30 minutes. Next one is another platformer called Hymno. The game has random generated levels, so each new playthrough will be a bit different. All in one, another very straightforward platinum game which can be done within 15 minutes. Next one is another platformer called Jack and Jill DX. Another very straightforward game, nothing is missable and you do not really need a walkthrough or a guide to get the platinum. A few levels require a bit of skill, but you should be able to get the platinum within 15 minutes. The next game on my list is Loot Hero DX. The game was kind of fun, unfortunately the game is very short and you can get the platinum within 20 minutes. The gameplay is simple, just run from left to right and destroy all the enemies. It's also possible and necessary to upgrade your character. All in one, a very quick and easy and enjoyable platinum game. The next easy $1 platinum game in my list is Mechabolt. It's a platformer with some puzzle elements. The game is very straightforward, there are no missable trophies. You don't have to complete the game to get the platinum, you just have to play through a few levels. This one is another very easy and straightforward 30-minute platinum. The next game is one of the better ones, Milos Quest. Another game where you do not have to play through the entire game to get the platinum. It's also possible to play on easy difficulty, which makes the game even easier. The game is pretty straightforward. Without a guide it will take about 20 minutes to get the platinum, and with a guide it can be done within 10 minutes. Next game on my list is called Mochi Mochi Boy, which is a puzzle game. No missables, very straightforward. With guide the game can be done within 15 minutes, without a guide it can be easily completed within 30 minutes. Next game on my list is Rabisco Plus. This is probably a must buy. But not because it's so good, because it's cross-buy between PS5 and PS4. So basically it's possible to get 2 platinums for just a single dollar. So you pay 50 cents for 1 platinum. And believe me, I played far worse games than this one. The next game on my list is Radio Squid. To be honest, I do not really enjoy this one, but for just $1 you can definitely give the game a try. The game requires a bit of skill, but you should be able to get through it in less than 1 hour. Next one is Square Boy vs Bullies Arena Edition. It's a beat 'em up game with a very straightforward trophy list. So far as I remember, the last level was a bit annoying, but all in one it's not really a bad game. Depending on your skill you should be able to get the platinum within 1 to 2 hours. Next one is Super Willow Demake. It's a platformer adventure game with another very straightforward trophy list. All you have to do is complete the second boss, all other trophies should unlock along the way. No missables, nothing special at all, just another easy, quick and fast platinum. The next one, Tetris Escape, is definitely a must buy for just $1. This one is a very fun and enjoyable puzzle game. Trophies are very straightforward and nothing is missable. If you want the platinum as fast as possible, you can check out my platinum walkthrough on my channel. With a guide it can be completed within 45 minutes, without the guide it probably will take 1.5 hours. Next game is definitely worth the dollar, Thunderflash. The game is cross-buy between PS5 and PS4 and you can play the game couch co-op. Trophy wise are very straightforward and easy platinum, no missables. There are 2 difficulties, normal and hardcore. If you decide to play on normal, the game is very easy. Next one is another platformer called Thunderpaw. Well, there are plenty of levels, but fortunately to get the platinum you just have to complete 12 levels. The goal of the game is to kill all the enemies in a level to get to the next one. The only real tricky part of the game are the boss fights, but all in one it's another pretty easy and straightforward platinum. And the last easy $1 platinum game on my list is called 0000. This game is a bit tricky and the platinum time is highly skill dependent. The trophy list is very straightforward, you have to complete 34 levels in normal mode and 1 level in hardcore mode. So guys, that's it. That was my list with 29 easy platinums you can buy right now in the games under $15 sale. Each game is less than $1 and a few of them are definitely worth it. I hope you found this video useful, thanks for the attention, see you in my next one.